What's up, guys? Dapper here, and today I have a tool for you guys. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I seem to have a huge problem when it comes to hovercrafts. When I spawn them in, they decide to flip themselves over, and it's such a pain to get them back upright. Depending on their weight, too. Flipping them is not always the easiest thing to do. If I could find my tool here, there it is. All right, so of course I could hold it. You know, honestly, this is probably not the way to do this. I probably need to do something like this. And then I need to go in the ground here. And then I need to get under it and then wait for the thing to charge. And then you flip it back over and sometimes it doesn't go. Yeah, it's just a mess. It's a mess. So you know what I did? I created a tool. I call this the Elephant Mini. And the reason it's called the Elephant Mini is because I also have an elephant over there. So let's go ahead and hop on this thing. So I left the starter block on it so that way when you're done using the tool, it kind of just stays where it's at. It's kind of like a anti-gravity generator. I like using these blocks. And so basically we'll hop on it, and we got a few tools on here. So what I like to do is extend the arm here so I can see what I'm doing. And then the left mouse button will actually grab this. And then I have my, what is it? Yeah, my 2 and 3 keys. We'll flip it over. So one of the rotors on here will go 90 degrees and the other will go 180, which makes it so you can flip it in any direction. Any direction that you need it to be. So now that we got that upright, we can just drop it and hope it doesn't flip on us again. There it is. Sweet. So yeah, I'm going to be posting a link to this on the workshop if you ever need to use it. It's got a few other things on it too. So like I have this, not the 4 key. I don't know why you would ever need to do this, but I did add it onto the smaller one. You know, just in case. This thing is also really good for getting things unstuck inside other objects. Because, here, let me just show you. So since we have so many child objects on here, at some point, I don't know what point it is, it might be the second or the third, but at some point, when you have so many child objects, whatever's attached to the end here will no longer be affected by any block around it. So if I just go grab this guy, oops. If I go grab this guy right here, you can see it just goes right through. So we're gonna go ahead and I've gotten this thing stuck inside this ship before. So we're just gonna do that. And let me go ahead and open the back door here so you can see what's going on. So yeah, there would be absolutely no way to get this out of there regularly. So if you were like, you know, if you had a ship inside of another ship and it, you know, glitched out like so, you know, you'd be able to just grab the tool real quick and remove it, which is super awesome. I've had to use this multiple times on this build. And then, you know, we can flip it any direction we want. Oops, I went an extra 90. There we go. And then we can move to a spot that works. That should be fine. And there it is. So yeah, hopefully you guys like this. Definitely a useful tool. I will be putting it on the workshop. So yeah, it's pretty simple. You can also make one yourself. I just tried to make it as small as possible, at least for the small one anyway. The bigger one, here, let's talk about that real quick actually. So there is one problem with the Elephant Mini, and that is if you, let's say for some reason, you know, I had made this giant ship to be a hovercraft and I couldn't just hop in the driver's seat and drive it away out of, if it was like flipped upside down or something. Or let's say I'm in the middle of building it and I'm building it on, you know, a place with gravity like this. If it were to flip, I wouldn't be able to grab it with the Elephant Mini. As you see here, it's saying that the ship is too heavy. So that is why I made the elephant as well. So here we have this guy, and it's a little bigger, so it's not as easy to get into tight and small spaces. So that's why I have two of these tools. But with this one, we can actually go up to the Zealous, and if we get close enough, we can just grab it. Then you'd be able to, you know, go in third person, grab it out. It's probably gonna glitch out now. It doesn't really like to be handled this way. At least the landing gear doesn't like it, but we are gonna see if we can just throw it down there. Oh, okay, cool, didn't freak out. Nice. So yeah, I'm gonna post both of these to the workshop. If you ever need to use them, or if you decide to build them, it's pretty easy. So all I have here, I'll go over to this one since it's got a little more features. It's got this extra hinge on it, and I don't know why you'd ever need it, but let's say you needed to, you know, flip it at a 90-degree angle and then go some weird direction with it. You can do that. I opted not to do it for this one just because I don't know. Anyway. So yeah, it's set up pretty simple here. So all we have is the yoke. I didn't put a seat on it because it's much quicker to just run up and grab it real quick and then just hop off. So we have that hooked up to the little spaceship here. And then we also have it hooked up to 5 of the quick actions. So the most important being the grabbing tool. I have that set to fire primary, so when you're using it, all you have to do is left click the mouse button. And these are all hooked up to switches. So if you can see, we go from here to this switch, which goes to the end here. I like using switches because otherwise you'd have to hold your mouse button, which you can do if you wanted it to be smaller, but I just like a toggle where you can toggle it on and off. And one of the more important things are the 2 rotors here. So I believe that's these. Yeah, these 2 guys. So that would be I hooked these up to the 2 and 3 key. So if you were to press 2, it would move the rotor 90 degrees. If you were to press 3, it'll do 180. And that makes it so you can go in any direction, any way that you need to flip it. Now, you also don't need to have rotors either. I just did it so I wouldn't have to corkscrew every time I wanted to do something with it, and then, you know, it just stays wherever it's at, and it's just, I don't know, it's a little disorientating. So it's much nicer to be able to hop on and then watch the rotors spin it over. So yeah, maybe we can flip and unflip some things now. We can grab this guy real quick. And then we will flip it 180, and look at that. Now he's right side up. So yeah, hopefully you guys liked the video. If you did like it, be sure to smash that like button. If you want to see more of this in the future, definitely don't forget to hit the subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.